enjoy a drink on a night out? Do you sometimes drink too much? Have you ever been booted from a pub or venue for being a little bit too tipsy? This is not a community service announcement, ladies and gentlemen. These are genuine questions, because if you answered yes to that last question, pay close attention. How would you feel if you were sent to a time-out zone to sober up instead of being ejected from the venue? You know, like a naughty child. Well, liquor license laws are set to undergo their first major review since they were introduced in 2007. Now, a discussion paper canvassing possible reforms comes ahead of the first major review of laws governing the service of alcohol in New South Wales pubs, clubs, restaurants, retail and takeaway stores. Time-out zones are one of the things being discussed in this paper, or as they like to call them, harm reduction areas. Oh, that's so politically correct of them. No, it's a kid's time-out zone. It's a naughty corner. You're sent to the... What was that nanny? The British nanny? Naughty corner. Anyway, that's what I feel like this is going to be much like. These are being proposed for all licensed venue to avoid intoxicated patrons being removed from the premise while they are vulnerable. You know, not quite all there because they're drunk. Now, I understand why this is done. You don't want to be booted out or boot an intoxicated person out of your venue only for them to get hurt in a way that a drunk, intoxicated person can. It's dangerous. There could be lawsuits. But nanny state much by the introduction of harm reduction areas, or as I like to call them, timeout zones. I'm not sure how you feel or how you would feel about being put into a naughty corner for being too drunk on a night out. But I don't know. For me, I wouldn't be comfortable. You know, because you can just imagine it. You'd have a grumpy security guard standing there telling you, you know, when you can and can't leave this timeout zone. There'd be other heavy intoxicated people around you. You know, there'd be a bucket in the corner. You'd be lucky to get a glass of water to help you sober up from a dirty pitcher that was brought to you by unhappy bar staff. You know, I'm not one who likes to be detained either, especially against my will, especially when I've had a drink or two, because I'm not quite, you know, myself when I've had a drink or two. I don't know. This is a no from me. I hope it doesn't become a thing. Have your say. Jump on the Troy Murphy Show Facebook, search the Troy Murphy Show, click like, let us know what you think to these timeout zones. Harm reduction areas. Sorry, I've got to call it the right thing. Harm reduction areas. It's a no from me.